welcome to the motherfucking podcast.
Hey, Tech Guy's back.
Yes, I am.
He's back from Savannah.
He came all the way here for the podcast 2 weeks in a row with a super special guest who traveled to come to the OBP.
Yeah, fuck you guys. We got the #1 fan.
Jacob won the contest again because
We
you
don't
guys
need-
don't interact with us on Instagram.
We don't need any other fans except for Jacob. Fuck you guys.
Oh,
that is a lie, by the way.
Actually, we need more
please
fans.
listen. They need this.
Jacob's lonely in the comment section. It's really concerning.
I'm not lonely. They're the broke ones out here. They need this.
Wow.
Wow. Shit.
But to be honest, if you do like us, if you fuck with us, make sure you share the episode, whether it's on YouTube, SoundCloud. Follow us on SoundCloud. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. Subscribe. All that other good shit. Appreciate it. Glad that we're back.
Especially the Instagram.
We get it. Niggas don't like using SoundCloud because it's not 2016, but we'll be on Spotify in the next 5 years.
I would say shorter than that.
The next 10.
If we get YouTube to upload faster, we'll definitely do YouTube more often.
Honestly, if I ever see the Ohio Boys logo on the Spotify page, I'd honestly lose my mind.
I would just bust a nut.
There'd be a brief moment of hey, look at that. That's
My nigga, we made it.
I know those guys. Oh, my God.
Oh my God, oh my God.
Oh, God.
Wow, it has 0 views.
No, it doesn't tell you if it's 0 views. It just says less than 1.
It does. It says greater than sign 0.
But
shout out to Spotify for trying to save us.
what was that?
Save our dignity and pride.
You're not even there yet.
Exactly.
Hey, no, shout out to YouTube for taking away that dislike button. I don't know if niggas don't like us or not.
I don't need to know.
Somebody's going to comment and then be like, use me as dislike button.
Like this for dislikes.
Yeah,
It
then
has more dislikes than the video has views.
That would just be
shit.
disrespectful.
What do you guys think about the dislike button getting fucking removed?
I think it's stupid.
It's fucking dumb.
Yeah.
There's no point.
What was that song? The
how does
Friday
it-
song? That
Yeah.
shit had way more dislikes than likes, and now someone posted it 10 years ago, and it was like, this must be a really good song. It has 4 million views with 1 million likes, but really it had 2 million dislikes.
That shit almost has 160 million views now.
Really?
Yeah.
I had to say,
Jesus.
personally, I don't care. I don't think it matters. It's if you don't like it, something you're not gonna like it.
People are pissed off because of the reasoning they have for it. It's like, oh my God, people's mental health is getting destroyed by the dislike button, and that's kind of what YouTube put out there.
I'm about to say
That's
it's
really
not
dumb.
completely wrong
Whose
because
life
some.
is so wrapped up in YouTube?
Exactly.
like,
Tana
person-
Mojo, she just did really well.
YouTubers.
I'm about to say people.
Oh
who
no,
make
I'm
a
making
living-
thousands of dollars, tens of thousands of dollars a month, but my last video got 100 dislikes.
It's still
But it's-
activity on your page. I don't see the problem.
but it's
exactly.
but
the
it's
more engagement,
but-
the better.
Okay, but yes,
It's
but
demoralizing.
But I would say it is demoralizing. A lot of
Well, then
YouTube.
fucking do better.
I'd rather get
make
1,000
better
dislikes
content.
on the
It's
video.
better.
Exactly. That's it.
But on a very
It's a vicious
serious
cycle.
note,
I'm the
but on a
couch
very
potato
serious
dude.
note, it is kind of just a demoralizing thing, especially when it's especially if they feel like they put a lot of effort into the video, and then it's one thing when it's fair.
Sometimes you just don't.
Yeah, you don't always succeed.
Yes,
Exactly.
you
You're not
don't
gonna
always
knock-
succeed.
You're not going
but-
to You're not hitting home runs every single time.
That is right.
It's like a performance review for your job.
Yeah.
My manager could tell me at my job, "Hey, Mark, you're slacking off. You're a piece of shit. I don't even know why I'm employing you." Well,
But
YouTubers get it every
Dude,
time they post
even
a video.
even famous actors like Johnny Depp's got some stinkers.
No, he doesn't.
But typically,
He kind of does.
but typically,
the new Harry Potter movies.
Those don't even count.
What do you mean? They're movies.
the Fantastic Beast, yeah.
I would say, but to be fair, but
they made more
but
than
to
one
be
of those.
100%,
They made 3 of them.
I thought they only had 2. Yes.
but to be 100% fair, some of
there's
the
a third one.
dislikes are just kind of trolls who are yeah, I think I can fuck somebody up, and then sometimes it does get to them and fuck that person up.
Okay,
I wish
but,
there was a dislike button
You
on
could
Facebook.
still comment shit. Would you rather have 100
But the-
dislikes or 100 niggas in the comments who go, "So fucking kill yourself, boo"?
But when the 100, but
'Cause
when
then you could just
combine
shadow
both,
ban them
it
from your
just fuck-
channel.
It fucks up both.
I don't know.
It
It's
fu- it
also
still
kind of
fucks
just
you.
goofy to think about the fact that some dude who's never made anything in their entire life can look at your video and be like, "Wow, you sung just a little bit flat in that one part of the song you created, especially
But I mean,
for this
that's
10-minute video.
That's
that
your
skit that you
audience.
wrote
Those are
for
the people
yourself."
you're trying to impress every time you make a video. So you do want to kind of know whether they like it or dislike it, and that's the most
You
direct
can tell when
statistic.
someone's trolling. So like, there's a difference between someone being like, no, like you suck because you suck and you need to make better comment, and you suck, oh, you fucking stink,
Right.
bro.
And if it's trolls, they also leave comments, and you're like, okay, well, I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm doing. Fuck the haters, and they'll just disappear.
As much as they say that, there are still a lot of YouTubers who say, yeah, fuck them, I have my money, but they still go into deep depression because like, all right, maybe I'm not doing good enough.
Yeah,
like,
and then they could go on a 6-month
with
break and not be financially ruined by it. So who cares?
That's crazy. I could
Yeah,
wipe my
dude,
tear with $100 bill.
These guys are like mega rich. I don't
Whoa.
think it's like a drop in the bucket. Or
Bro, if
whatever.
I had David Dobrik money, I would like start an OnlyFans and I'd be like, all my haters go here, it'll be free, and it would be videos of me wiping my ass with their money.
Honestly, like, and David Dobrik got.
and they'd give you more
He
money.
didn't skip a beat
Exactly.
when he has some allegations of sexual assault. That
Not
motherfucker
him.
didn't skip a beat.
I would say
He just
someone
kept
associated
posting.
with him.
He
I was
just
like-
doesn't care. He just posts and leaves it and makes
No,
money.
he took a break during the whole allegation thing, the Dirty Dom situation. He took a break.
Oh, he was a real dirty dom.
No, it's not him. It was a friend of his. He had a rape allegation, and they say that. And the thing was like, why would you invite this type of energy or this type of shit around you? And then also, one of his friends, he was like fucking around in a bobcat or tow motor, and he was swinging around, and the guy got really fucked up. Had to go to the hospital. Had to get like facial like reconstruction.
Sounds
surgery.
like David Dobrik is very irresponsible and doesn't know what liability insurance is.
Okay, shout out to Tana Mojo.
For what?
For
Yeah,
just,
what did she do?
she's probably one of the most hated YouTubers, and I don't think she really cares.
No, I think there are some.
Because of her
the
old
Paul
content.
brothers.
Shout out to them.
They exactly.
I would say
They're
some.
not
They
even
exactly
YouTubers
went.
Big
anymore.
shout out to them.
There's like a existential career length of a YouTuber. You have your come up, then you have your come down, and then there's just the retirement period that makes them even more money than their come up. Like PewDiePie, that motherfucker is basically retired and he's just watching memes and posting it on the internet. Jake Paul, Logan Paul, those motherfuckers. Logan Paul just
fighting
posts a
Mike
podcast on a YouTube channel and talks shit with his friends and then does nothing else.
That's what we're doing, Mark.
That's literally
I mean,
Exactly.
But we didn't
literally
start
their
famous.
entire content to begin with was not
Bullshit.
doing anything to begin with. They
It
would
was
just show
6
themselves.
seconds videos.
Exactly.
Of
Yeah.
them bullshit.
Well, that's how
Shout out
they
to
first started.
Vine.
But even on their YouTube, it was just them fucking around
And just
in
vlogs.
real life. Yeah, with a video
Yeah,
camera.
but then it got a little serious.
Should we start Ohio Boy vlogs?
I would be down. I wouldn't care.
Because that would have been cool.
You
Like, if
need
we
to
did the
purchase
college game
a
day.
camera that's actually good enough to vlog. That's really
Mhm.
expensive.
Nah, dude, every Apple
Get-
commercial
yeah,
I
get-
see says the
get a
iPhone.
yeah, the iPhone.
Listen,
yeah,
I was
you
like,
make,
get a
I got
good-
you on
if
an
you-
iPhone, man.
if you-
I got
say,
this
if you
really
got a
expensive
good-
iPhone.
Yeah, dude, right there. Oh my
I would
god.
say if you got a
Three
really good
cameras right there.
Yeah, I don't know
just
why
get
it's got
like
3
a,
cameras.
I would say if you have a good iPhone, you'll be perfectly fine,
Mark,
and you can most definitely
That
vlog.
first camera is the mirror selfie camera. The other one is the dick pic camera. And
The
then
dick
third
pic camera. Why
yeah.
do you call it the dick pic camera?
Because it's
Because
for
it's
dick
for dick
pics.
pics.
For
Yeah,
dick
that's
pics.
what it says in the user
Oh,
manual.
I'm sorry, Steve Jobs specifically put it in
Well,
there.
he
Well,
did it. He's
he's
dead.
He died, dude.
And then the third camera is for the shot on iPhone videos.
But he probably would have put this dick pic camera on. He was literally a fruit. Like, that's all he ate.
Yes.
His diet was
He wasn't a
entirely
human. He was
fruit.
just a fruit. He was actually an apple.
I wonder why he died young.
Jesus.
Yeah, he rotted.
He
Wow.
exactly. He
They
expired.
left him out of the cooler for too long.
He rolled out the fridge and started screaming, but nobody was around.
It's a bruised apple.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he
That's
got
like that's some
worms.
sausage party shit right
I
there.
would say talking about Sausage Party. That is a great movie.
That is not a great movie.
That is
Matt,
a great movie.
It's a funny movie.
It's a great movie.
I don't know if I'd say
fucking
a
love
great
that
I
movie.
saw a Reddit thread.
Tyler
It
was
like, what's
jerking
the
off
most-
during the orgy
I
at
was
the
gonna
end.
say,
Don't
I
listen
saw a
to him.
Reddit thread. It was like, "What's the most fucked up thing you've ever got off to?" And some dude was like, "I smoked a whole bunch of
No.
weed and jerked off to the sausage party." Orgy.
You're lying.
That's hilarious.
No, that sounds about right. I
That's
can
hilarious.
imagine
When
someone
the
doing
two
that.
when the hot dog and the bun inserted themselves in each other, like I just lost it. I couldn't take the movie seriously anymore.
Mark
Well, it was the
Yeah,
end
or
of the
when,
movie,
when the
so-
bagel and the falafel started making out with one another.
Is this supposed to be a Jew and an Arabic?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
It is
it's true,
exactly.
the
They
Arabic-
put their differences aside.
and
And started fucking.
the Arabic man was specifically Palestinian because he made some jokes that
Oh,
led me to
yeah.
believe so. Shout out to those people who wrote that because holy shit,
That movie is so
they
fucked.
threw shit at everybody.
Yeah,
They really
Nobody
did.
was safe.
My favorite part was like when the Native Americans came and they were just like, we had to lie to them because like this used to be terrible. They used to do that they were gonna die, so we started lying to them.
Which makes sense because if people know they're gonna
Which
die,
is
they're
funny
just
because
gonna
it's
have-
the
they're
exact
just gonna-
opposite now.
Yeah.
Everybody lies to the Native Americans, and now they're in an existential crisis.
I would say it makes. I feel like that makes sense. I feel like it's a good kind of reality of life is you tell yourself this great beyond or whatever the fuck, so that way people don't know the true heart of after like shit hits the fan after it.
I mean,
Hey,
that's
what
the
was
purpose
it?
of religion, right?
Remember,
Just to
like,
make yourself
remember
feel
when
better.
they went to that dude's house and he like smoked the pipe of some shit?
Yeah, he was doing like
What was he smoking? I want to know.
Bath salts.
Yeah.
I'm about to
bath
say,
salts?
Yeah, he
Smoking
did
bath
bath
salts.
salts because then
Alright.
afterwards, just like, man, bath salts.
One of y'all's gonna have to find out if this food shit's real or not.
Hey, why don't you?
I,
You're the one who wants to.
That's
Wow.
crazy.
No,
we
I'm not-
cannot do that.
I'm not
no
touching
one,
bath
no one
salts.
here in the OBP can do drugs because the last person that was on the show that did drugs tried to pull down Tyler's pipes.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Yeah, I guess.
Allegedly.
But I don't know. I
There's a
think
lot of
Boiling hot
allegations
water.
being thrown around. I don't
Boiling hot water.
would have fell on that person.
That's a weird metaphor, Mark.
It was a hot water pipe. It was not a metaphor.
But
Oh man.
I feel like I think that's kind of crazy. That was a good movie. Fucked with that movie heavy.
Why did you like that movie, Tyler?
It was hilarious. I love really good comedies.
It was just cartoon-
especially if it's Seth Rogen. Seth Rogen does.
Seth Rogen's a funny motherfucker.
Seth Rogen has a new Christmas movie coming out where like the elves are trying to
What are you doing
compete
with your fucking
with my
do-rag?
do-rag.
He's got a bonnet on.
Yeah. Why are you worried about me, Mitch?
I'm just wondering.
Yeah, it's not important. We're
I'll
talking
just
about
say-
Sausage Party.
Also, yeah, I'm about to say I've seen the commercials for that movie, and it looks like it's going to be the funniest thing on the planet. I think Seth Rogen he does a good job of like not. He's corny, but he does a good job of like kind of cleaning up a little bit.
Seth Rogen doesn't have a bad movie to me. Because his movies, even
Well, his
hold on,
movie-
hear me
no.
out.
Okay, all right.
No, wait, no,
His
'cause-
movies have a place.
Yeah, no, the reason I say that
they
is
scratch
because
a particular fancy that
they-
I'm not opposed to.
they can be so shitty, but like and badly written. But I really enjoy the comedy.
The
Phil, I can see you
interview,
taking a picture of me, you
like-
stupid piece of shit.
the interview was really
You
ridiculous.
bad.
deserve to have a picture taken of you.
The interview was really bad as far as theatrics goes, but it was just a goofy movie. Like, who gives a
Yeah,
shit?
it was overhyped on like the whole controversial aspect of it. In my
I mean,
opinion.
everything gets banned in North Korea.
I say to be honest, it wasn't their fault that it was controversial. Like,
What do you mean it wasn't their fault?
Like,
They
okay.
made the
They-
movie.
They picked the most
okay, they
controversial
wrote the-
public
We're talking
figure.
about killing
They
a world
acted it.
leader.
Yeah, a real life person.
time out.
and they're
How
like,
many movies like just action movies talk about killing a world leader?
All right, but the
Oh,
difference is they
Olympus
don't
is
name
falling.
drop
They don't
anybody.
name drop.
They say
It's
the
like-
president,
like,
Mr.
hold on.
President.
Well,
They
yeah,
got
this
it
was,
double.
this
What
was
was the-
specifically
the Jamie-
targeted Kim Jong Un.
Yeah, the Jamie Foxx movie White House Down, the president's name was like DeAndre Johnson. It was just a dude.
They would just make up some random fucking character, but in the interview it was specifically Kim Jong Un.
Yeah, and they got a double. Like, they tried to emulate
They did
him as
their
much as
best.
possible.
Yeah, they found someone who kind of looks like him.
They
and
compiled-
and it's not even just
right.
against Kim. It was like dogging on North Korea
Right.
altogether.
They dogged.
To be
they
honest,
picked up
they're
every
not.
single-
I would say they
Kim,
weren't
you lied to
dogging
me.
on them. They were kind of using actual things that actually happened. Of that the country does in a sense hold fake towns and have fake cities to show or try to prove the world like, oh no, we're not a terrible place. Like,
Yeah, it's
no,
actually very
you-
fucked up if
you're
you see
really shitty.
if you see satellite
The
views
world's
of
biggest hotel is in
the
North
capital.
Korea. There's no rooms in it. It's literally just the structure and the outside of the building completed.
and right behind it is the ghettos.
Imagine living in a shanty town around a giant empty hotel. Like that's your
Literally all
Dude, is it like even a full building, or is it just like a face of it? And
No,
you
no,
have
it's
to,
a
like-
full building, but the
okay.
inside of it is just
it's
like,
hollow.
support
Like if you
beams.
walked in through the front, like the middle, it would just be metal beams.
Like,
and
you look
the
up and
inside of the outside.
So that's not the world's biggest hotel. It's the world's biggest like storage unit.
No, it's the world's biggest hotel because it's a hotel.
You can purchase a hotel room in there, but only like half of it is usable.
Yeah.
Only half of the building is usable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Remember the building that was like under construction for a decade in GTA 5?
Yeah.
Just the inside of that, but the outside.
Wait,
is done.
what? What did that turn into?
I don't know. I don't play that game.
Is that where the casino is now?
Fuck
Oh.
fuck GTA. Fuck Rockstar.
No, I know it was
They were-
the stadium.
Okay.
Rockstar decided to tease, like was teasing everybody with GTA 6 and then just didn't do it.
Well,
They were just like, nah, don't feel like it.
first, it doesn't make sense.
Cares?
I don't.
Elden Ring's
I'm about to say I
coming
don't. They have. I feel like they have to get used to the consoles, like the new generation of consoles, before
Oh,
they.
so
would,
the game that they used for the last 3 consoles, it doesn't get used to the new consoles.
Yeah, there's gonna be a GTA 5 for the next generation consoles.
say-
Exactly.
It's already
They're-
out.
Is it?
I was
Yeah.
about to say they're
Wow.
not. They're.
Yeah.
I would
a
say
decade
I
of
don't-
Grand Theft Auto
some
5.
game.
Decade of GTA 5, exactly.
There won't be. I don't think there'd be a GTA 6 in like 4 or 5 years.
There's
maybe.
never going to be a GTA 6.
Disagree.
It's
They-
going to
they
be
make too much
Half-Life
money.
3 or whatever.
I will put it this way: as soon as the fan base complains more than they do, that's when we'll get one. Because I remember
Like, if
GTA
people-
6 went from like a regular tank that you could buy online to $1 million. The niggas be flying around and flying. Okay, so I've been killed. I play GTA. I've been killed by flying motorcycles that can shoot missiles, flying cars that can shoot missiles, and then an actual bomber plane. Like they sell World War II
Yeah.
bomber planes.
They did,
now.
and
Like,
they don't give a shit about the online servers. Like you could just end up in a hacker server and you can't escape.
That's only on 360. They don't do that on Xbox One.
They
like,
do it on PS4 though all the time.
Uh,
I would say personally, I think if they stop making as much money as they do on GTA 5, yeah, I think they're in the process of making a GTA 6. I think that
No, they're not.
yeah,
Yes, they are. Most definitely are. There's
They gotta be
just-
talking about
It's
it.
gonna
at
be way
least.
bigger. Okay, but think about
Talking
how
about
big
it,
GTA
sure.
5 was. It doesn't seem like that big of a game on the new generation consoles.
but that's
that
a
game
big
came
game.
out on
It's like-
360.
Yeah, the actual
The,
game.
the game
Well,
itself
yeah,
had a
but,
good
like,
story.
Yeah, but I
No-
feel like
no
the
one game
majority
is gonna
of the
provide
life
a
of GTA
decade of
5
fucking-
was solely from the online experience of just
Yes.
fucking around with your friends.
Yes.
Exactly.
Like
Finding
that was
driving
like
cars.
that was
Yeah,
the
but that was
selling.
one of
yeah.
the greatest story-based games that came out in that
I would
generation.
say,
Do you guys see those drifting videos
no.
of people in Grand Theft Auto? Like they're drifting way too good.
Well, the game's
Yeah, I do
There's-
know what you're talking about, but that's a weird thing to be bringing up.
I was
No,
like,
because
the
we're
game-
talking about
the
like
game-
driving around the city
I
with
say
your
the
friends.
game's been out for
But-
almost 10
yeah,
years
but
now.
like-
I hope they would be good.
I'm not driving around the city solely drifting in GTA. I'm driving
No,
around the
people-
city shooting civilians
But
and
there's
robbing
people-
banks.
There's people actually just driving around like they would in real life, just drifting
Mark,
in the
I'm
game.
willing to bet the average person's not driving around in real
No,
life,
but-
like
Well,
it
drifting
depends.
around. The
It
entire-
depends. 'Cause, like,
because people pride themselves in doing stunts in that game, so that's really part of it.
I personally feel like it depends. If you're a PC player, and I know I don't know if it's on the
PCs where they
consoles.
make a lot of their money because of the role-playing scene.
Yeah, the role playing, so people actually like have an actual
It's like a
job.
whole
They
new
would
game
do like
every
yeah.
time that you do a different thing. Like there are people who like commit to playing cops and robbers, and like not even cops and robbers, where like there'll be cops in the servers and they'll pull people over for not driving the right way, and you have to like actually be a good Samaritan in the fucking
You got me
story.
fucked
Yeah,
up. if you
'cause
think
the-
I'm paying a fake traffic
No,
fine.
because the mods have a fucking
I
kill
swear to
switch
God,
and
if
they
I
can
get
just kill
ticketed
you
in a
instantly.
video game, that's when I.
Excuse me, sir, you're going 5 over down there. It's like, what?
But-
That'll be
And
$15,000.
you pull out your fucking RPG and then you get banned
you
from the
pull-
server.
But to be
Go out a
honest,
champion. You just blew up in a police officer. They've never done that in that.
Are you
series
threatening an
before.
officer? Dude, it's Grand Theft. Bang, bang.
no. But to be completely honest, kind of like
Is that
on
character
just kind of going on video games. Like the next GTA 6 is probably gonna be massive. Like it's gonna probably take up a good chunk of.
I think it's gonna be double the size of Los Santos because it's like if you look at San
Thought they were
Andreas,
teasing.
It's gonna be 2 cities.
I wouldn't doubt it.
I'm about to say they probably gonna do.
They did that with how many
Vice City.
games?
They did not do that with how many games?
They did that with Grand Theft Auto 4, right?
No, that was
No.
just one
That's
city.
just-
That was
just a
Manhattan.
that was just a bunch of different islands.
It was all the boroughs.
I'm about to
But
say.
I mean, that's basically the same thing.
No, it
It's
was
just
New
a
York
No, I'm,
City.
I'm talking like they got like a city A
Kinda-
and then like a
okay.
desert and then city B, and they're 2 giant cities.
Like metropolitan areas.
yeah, whole
Like, if
sprawling.
you
You know,
separate
like, you know, like the
airports.
top of like the Los Santos Island, there's like a little town. Imagine that town's just a second fucking Los Santos.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They could just put, names to those
Or
areas,
they
but
just
you're
did the entire
essentially
state of Florida for a new Vice City game.
that
Yeah,
would
they-
be
they should
nuts.
do an entire
The
state.
entirety of the state of Florida.
That would be nuts. That would basically be a Far Cry game.
That'd be raw. Far Cry is great. It's
Far
open
Cry,
world.
but-
have you
but
played
in
Far Cry
GTA
6?
format.
I have not. I played
I've
the
seen a
last
little
Far
bit of
Cry I
the
played
gameplay.
was Primal.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. I was playing Far Cry 5 today.
Is it good?
Man, it's a lot
I
of
played
fun.
Far Cry 5 at your house one time, Jake. When you had your
Oh, yeah.
PS4, like back when you lived with your dad.
I'm about to say.
Great Navy
I say
shit.
games nowadays are just getting so big that it's like
It's kinda daunting.
to store a game on a console is like it's impossible.
Yeah,
like,
you can only
And the
have one
worst
game
part-
at a time.
The worst part is it's like most of it's just like empty space. But like, yeah, there's 100 fucking checkpoints, but every single checkpoint is
Well,
exactly the
Dude,
same.
I'm more-
I bought an
checkpoint.
Xbox Series S. the one with 512 gigabytes, and I have one game that
Is it Warzone?
that has 3. Yeah, it's Warzone, and then I bought
Modern Warfare,
I bought Modern War. No, not Modern Warfare.
Cold War.
I bought Cold War, which came with Modern Warfare in the last gen console, and that takes up my whole console. It's literally it's like 490 gigabytes. Like that's crazy.
With the way that let's say Call of Duty is going, it's like you're gonna have Warzone and then you're gonna have the game and then you're done.
You're
Like
just
you
expected
can't
to
have
delete.
anything else.
And the reason that I know you're expected to delete is because it didn't do it in Modern Warfare because I played the campaign after Tyler recommended it because I used to only play the multiplayer. 'cause
Modern
we
Warfare is
pre-ordered
really
it.
good.
It was. I finished the Call of Duty Black Ops campaign, the new one, the Cold War, and after I finished it, it said, "Do you want to delete the game now?" I was like, "Huh? Like what?"
You're not gonna come back and play this.
Because to be honest,
one and done
it's
kind of a thing. No
I would
one,
say
no one
it's
played
so
it twice.
it is such
Only
a
achievement hunters
It's like no,
are
and
the
then a
points where you have to
question mark
choose
comes
certain
up.
paths.
Yeah, but how many achievement hunters are even left at this
Obsessing.
point?
How
There's
many
a few.
achievement hunters are
Quite.
obsessing over fucking Black Ops?
Nobody.
no.
They're
There's
mostly-
a lot more.
No,
than
they're
you
mostly
think.
going after
who
the
do
multiplayer
walkthroughs, yeah.
ones.
Look, the closest I ever got was going back in the new Modern Warfare game to get the achievement for carrying the cinder block through that whole level. That was the only achievement that has
Wait, you
ever
have
been
to
worth.
That sounds like a
playing.
fun one.
Wait, I got that achievement, and I didn't even know that it was a thing
Yeah, you just
until
keep
I
you
did
just
it.
carry a cinder block the whole time.
I would to say
Why would you drop it?
I love achievements like that.
So you can use a fucking gun.
Oh, I just walked through with that bitch. I thought I had to hold it the whole time.
No. If you pick up a cinder block at the beginning and keep the same cinder block for the entire
Yeah,
level, and
I
just
thought you had to
fucking
keep it and hit people
like,
with
to
it.
bash everybody's head.
And I love how like when you beat over that person's head, like it doesn't degrade at all. It just stays the same.
Well,
never
Oh yeah, the
breaks.
cinder block's never breaking. It's one hell of a block.
I would say then if you look at
True
Battlefield,
Russian
if you look
cement.
at Battlefield 2042 and how big that game is,
Yeah.
I
and
want to
like
get that game.
Because
that's a
and if you complain about it, they're gonna be like, "So you have our game, right? Yeah, but you had to delete all your games, and you can only play our game, only our game.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Yeah,
what are
that-
you complaining about?
All right,
That's a win.
Spend
Exactly.
more money on our game, bro.
Exactly. They only make Activision only gives a shit about one game anyway.
I need
so fuck
everyone
it.
to get
Why did you
some sort
pull
of
this
gaming
up?
console.
Oh, because I thought we were talking about it further.
Everyone needs to get a gaming console by Christmas so we can play Warzone.
Where,
Pacific.
motherfucker?
I would say, and that's another issue. Like, there's no consoles anywhere.
You can only find Xbox Series S, and that gaming console is a piece of shit.
I would say if you want,
Just
if
buy
you
a
want,
fucking Xbox One then.
Yeah, they're still solid.
yeah, they are selling. But
I'm gonna buy a PC. Fuck it.
Just steal one from your cousin.
Good luck. They're
fed
if you can find a graphics card.
Yeah, he's like,
I'm buying a
"Eh,
pre-built
you-
one,
You
fuck it."
think?
All right, yeah.
Crypto miners have ruined your chances.
Yeah,
buddy.
exactly.
Fuck these pieces
Crypto
of
and
shit.
NFT guys can fuck right off. They ruined Christmas.
Piece of shit NFT guys.
Well, it's a smart way. He's
Dude,
like,
that microchip factory like burned down like over a year ago. Someone
if-
fixed that shit. Like,
Dude,
How
NFTs
long?
ruined my favorite hobby.
let me buy an Xbox.
was your favorite
like, what
hobby?
the fuck?
I love collecting like cards and like mini sports memorabilia, right?
Oh, that'd be crazy.
That all got replaced by NFTs.
Imagine going onto the
Now you
fucking
can buy a
NFT
JPEG of it.
website and you have to buy baseball cards.
It's
Yeah,
not even
for
a
like
PNG.
$1 billion.
They're all
Right.
NFTs.
Like I'm just gonna take a picture of it, and then yo, this
lie.
is an NFT. Fuck you, piece of shit.
Yeah, exactly. Flex on your friends.
That's such
You
a
can buy
douchebag
NFTs
move.
of a bunch of dumb shit too.
What is an NFT?
It is just an online image that you own. That you
Exclusively?
own
It's
exclusively.
like a crypto that's based on pictures.
how do you say this?
Like,
Can I,
this-
wait,
this
so
started
can I
with
get an
NBA.
NFT?
It's like an original piece of artwork that you would hang on a wall, except it's a JPEG,
This-
and they put like some
right.
code in it to make it so that that's the original. Sort of like how they do cryptocurrency with like a lot of mining. Takes a lot
Okay.
of energy and
This
computing
started
power
with the NBA.
to
So-
put the code into the actual image, and that makes it an original. So if like a famous artist were to make a digital
A Mona
image-
Lisa.
Yeah.
Like, it's digital Mona Lisas. Like if you own the
That's
actual.
fucking gay.
It is kind of dumb.
It is kind of dumb.
The
But-
worst part is just that it's all the
But
same
it gives people,
shitty, copy
it gives
and
half the
paste
people
pictures.
in Chris's art school hope that they can make a valuable NFT one day.
Yeah, honestly.
Why you just targeted? Like, well, the people like Chris.
No, not like Chris.
Yeah, I'm not.
No, the one's better than Chris.
Wow.
These failed art students who spend all the money at art school, they're
Stop
now making
putting words in
NFTs.
my
Those
mouth.
societal rejects known as art students.
The guy that went to school for a liberal arts degree, that guy, yeah, him. Now he
What
can
the
try
fuck
to
is
make.
liberal arts?
It's like normal art,
It's
but
just
like
general
liberal,
arts
you know?
degree.
What do you mean? No
I don't
They
think
believe
liberal
in
arts.
abortion.
I don't think liberal arts have anything to do with actual like arts and
Liberal-
crafts.
Liberal arts.
Arts and crafts.
Liberal arts is like psychology, gender studies,
Yeah.
sociology.
Only,
Yeah, it's that
only,
stuff. It's
only
not actually,
one
like,
of those
artistic.
things that you just named
Yeah,
matter.
it's all the useless
It's-
ologies
It's
that a
macaroni
bachelor's
art,
degree
but,
can
like,
get you
about
nothing.
Racism.
It's just like
So if you get a bachelor's degree in a liberal arts, it's basically like is equal to a high school diploma. You need a master's degree for all that shit to actually get a job in that field.
No, you can work at Starbucks with one of those.
Hey, no,
Might as well get a degree in
He-
Egyptology.
that's
That's
why he
probably
said-
worth more.
that's why he said in your field. Usually the Starbucks barista is in like, now tell me how you feel.
No, it's when you're working at a McDonald's as like an assistant manager, and you're like, "All right, Braden, I need to understand how I can best represent you in this company."
or a sociology major is like, excuse me, sir, can you please take this survey?
Braden, tell me why you're depressed working at McDonald's.
Well, I'm working at McDonald's.
All right.
I actually did a
All right,
sociology.
but is it
thing
based on?
before.
Is it a race thing?
No,
Are we
it's-
not making tasty enough nuggets? Like, I don't see why you're upset.
Are our nuggets oppressing your culture? I just need to understand.
Jesus Christ.
But I think that it's a lot. I think
Listen.
NFTs. I think NFTs are cool because like I think.
Do you buy NFTs? Do you have NFTs?
No, I would not buy an NFT.
That's like CS:GO skins. It's the same fucking thing.
Tyler has an NFT of Cardi B's butthole.
That'd be a really
I'd
valuable
buy that.
NFT.
Yeah, really.
I'd buy
That'd
that.
be, dude. You can sell
would
that.
sell.
Tyler,
Can you
can have
imagine
that?
what
Sell
Ray
that
J
right
has?
now.
Do you imagine what Ray J has in NFTs right now?
Kim Kardashian.
Just
No
his
one wants
camera.
No,
roll.
that's Pete David.
Oh yeah.
No, because Ray J has the old school shit.
Yeah, but
Before
you
she
can't-
got
you
famous.
can't convert that to NFT, can you?
Yeah, you can. He
You
can do
take
whatever he
any
wants.
picture and just make it.
You can just
that
make it
right?
an NFT.
You can make an NFT of your junk if you want.
If you put an NFT of a like underage human being online, what happens?
I don't know.
It
But
becomes
essentially-
worth $1 billion.
Essentially, the websites for
Because
NFTs
it's like
is
a
like
felony.
eBay.
It's a felony to look at it, but like it's there.
It's a felony. It's a felony to own it.
Essentially, it's like eBay, though, Xavier. So
Well-
you can download any image onto this website, and people could just bid on it. It's kind of like eBay, where you could put any product up, you could put any picture up, and somebody could buy that NFT.
Wait, so would they delete the NFT if it had underage boobs on it?
No, because it's
Probably.
like I think it becomes a crypto once it becomes an NFT. So like imagine trying to pay for like a beer at a bar with a
What?
picture of an underage.
It'd be like having a Polaroid.
Yeah,
yeah, it
kind
would
of.
be like the Polaroid.
You know, you could just burn a Polaroid.
Can't burn.
Can't burn an NFT, baby.
You can't
No,
burn.
you
That's
can
in the
give-
cloud. It's there forever.
You give
I have
the-
a question.
Put the Trojan virus in the
Would-
cloud.
Do you know like a sculptor? Is that still like
Sculptor?
a thing that people do?
And who do you know anyone who's carving blocks of marble?
I don't, but I know at the Atlanta campus they have sculpting as a major, but they don't have it at mine.
Damn.
So
Damn.
Why are you
Sorry.
asking, Tyler? Do you need-
yeah. Do you want like someone to sculpt like a bust of you or something?
No, I was just wondering. I feel like
Tyler wants a
No, Tyler
giant,
wants bust.
Tyler wants a giant
A
Navi
bust.
sculpture.
Yeah, he wants marble boobs.
Exactly.
I was just wondering. I feel like that's kind of a low key like a lost art in a sense. I don't think.
If
I mean,
actually
there's
anyone-
some, but there's not
people
that
that
many because yeah, it's just
feel
not
like
sought
if
after
anyone-
unless it's like a museum or a church. But usually they just get the old stuff.
Like realistically, in this day and age, if someone like makes a giant marble statue, you're just gonna look at it and you're like, well, that's cool.
Yeah, like Elon Musk
not
would
gonna give you $1 million
commission
for it,
a
but
sculpture
good
to be
job, man.
made, but like
much
like
money
the
do
city
you
of
think
Cleveland or
someone?
something like that.
How much money do you think a person can make if the sculpt like
If-
I feel like
If they committed themselves to making really good things, you can probably sell your art for like high dollar to like hotels or casinos.
City
They
of-
pay a lot of money for like a sculpture of like a tiger or something.
Tyler, would you
Sports
get a
team.
sculpture of yourself if you were rich?
no, I feel like it's a little bit egotistical.
I would do that
more than what I am. Like I have a big ego.
I probably wouldn't get like a full sculpture. Like
I'd get a
shoulders up.
sculpture of all of you and then put in weird, funny costumes.
I would
Yeah,
have one of
yeah,
me.
I would fuck with
I would-
the sculpture of me.
I'd get a
I'd try on
giant
outfits.
I would get a giant bear sculpture that I didn't have made. I'd buy it at like an auction, and I would tell people that I got it commissioned, and it's Tyler in a bear suit.
Oh, you know what? There's chainsaw sculptors.
Oh,
they
yeah,
make-
the
they
wood.
Make, yeah, they make like I guess you can call
Log
it sculptures
work.
Yeah.
out of logs, and they just cut it up with a chainsaw.
That's not marble.
Well, that's not the same thing as a nigga.
I mean, it's
reworking
kind of the
rock.
same.
No,
It's just a different tool.
I mean, it is kind of the same because it's not like you can put the wood back on.
Exactly.
It's still a subtractive art form.
it turns into dust.
I mean,
bro.
conceptually it's the same, but it's like just such a massively different medium. I feel like
It's a wooden
not
sculpture.
comparable.
What? I don't know.
I would say personally, I would rather have a marbled statue of myself than a fucking wooden statue.
Yeah,
I
it
would
would probably
want it-
last longer. The wood one might get rot.
I would want it like really high,
Termites.
really
Wood would
fucking
rot.
high, so it's looking down on things.
Looking down
I
on
want
you.
a big. I want a
Looking
big
down on anything.
marble statue of me and do the same thing where it's up. So whenever people walk into my house, they think I'm a god.
Or I could just look down on them and degrade them through a sculpture.
Yeah.
Mark,
You're to climb inside
the
the
beginning of
sculpture.
Bioshock.
would you get a full body statue?
No. Stop it. I already know where you're going with this. Stop it.
I was just asking if you were
No,
gonna get a
because I
full
know
body-
your face is telling me that I'm correct.
All I did was laugh. Are you gonna get a full body statue?
No.
Oh,
Or are you gonna cut it off?
I hate all of
A
you.
full body statue sounds like he's gonna do his entire body.
Yeah,
They-
but he said it's
entire
not.
body?
Xavier's implying that he wants to see my pee-pee.
whoa!
I understand.
I did not
Dude.
imply
I
that.
understand
Yeah,
that.
it just
You
said,
have-
Why are
heavily
you
implied
just
that.
talking about bringing your dick into this?
Right,
Why,
you're
you're
always
being weird.
You're literally. I just asked, would you? No, because literally, Philo said I would get the head up, and then Tyler said, "Yeah, shoulders." And then I was just like, "Mark, would you get a full body statue?"
I would
And
include
you're like, no, I don't want to show my penis.
Right?
I'm insecure. No, you're
maybe
not,
if there's
Mark.
like a clam, maybe if there's like
You
a
wanna
clam in
show it
front of
off.
it or something. Nah, I would do like the
Oh, you're doing
torso
the
up, so
classy
I had
thing
my
with the
arms and I
clam?
could be doing some cool shit with my arms.
What if I only got a statue of my Peter?
Oh shit.
What?
What?
Nothing.
plausible deniability.
I would throw it at people. Imagine dying by
Imagine
way of
walking into,
Marble
like-
Wang.
Imagine walking to like a $5 million mansion and
It'd
you
be
just,
like-
in the front door. You step in the front door in the foyer, just a giant marble statue of a small penis.
Hey, could you imagine the dudes in the Middle Ages sculpting a dude with a really tiny penis and he's like,
That's what they did.
no, make it larger.
No.
Larger than
No, they didn't. They like tiny penises.
No,
back
yeah.
then.
Apparently, back in the
Really?
old Greek
Yes.
days,
Yeah,
having a
that's why
big
they have all
penis was viewed as,
all the
like,
statues have
barbaric.
tiny
Yeah,
penises.
having a small dick was viewed as masculine back then.
It was
How does
more
that-
So we know who had
civilized.
tiny penises then.
I'm the most masculine nigga at this table.
Well, no, it's just like that's what the culture was, and I think that's just part
Yeah,
of body.
we ain't
culture was
Romans
fucking
anymore,
dumb.
baby. We're Americans. We don't swing that way.
The Romans swing everywhere.
Yeah, they did.
The Romans
God
weren't
bless
swinging
them.
Romans
shit.
were
Did you not see their
swinging, dude.
statue?
Aphrodite was she was hell of a
That was-
thing.
That's
Not
not,
a
even
real
a Roman
thing.
god.
It was well, no, because they adopted a lot of Greek.
No,
goddesses.
they took it all and then renamed it.
Yeah,
Okay.
they renamed
oh,
it.
Oh, you're
Yeah,
right.
isn't
I
Aphrodite
apologize.
Venus?
You mean
Yeah, it's
they're
Venus,
culture
yeah.
vultures? They're professionals.
Wow.
Hey, he's not wrong.
They did it first.
Exactly.
Hey, hold on. We're Romans white people too?
They were like,
They're
They were
Italian.
everything.
do you
I was
consider
saying,
Italians
yeah.
white people?
Yes.
Then
Well,
yeah.
well, white people like you're a cracker, but Mark's a crouton.
What is she? I don't.
Croutons are
What am
crackers.
I?
No,
Croutons are crackers, but they
You're
have
you're with me,
flavor. They
bud.
got
Cracker.
That's
seasoning.
fair.
He might be
That's
like
fair.
a townhouse cracker. You're definitely like a saltine.
I'm a saltine.
What the fuck does any of this mean?
I'd rather be townhouse. Fuck you, Mark.
No, I'd give Philo a Triscuit.
Triscuits are even
Do I
worse.
want it? No,
Yeah,
that's just
but-
wicker furniture.
you're Irish,
Yeah, I'm
and
Irish.
he's like
He's-
some type of Slav. So yeah.
I'm the trash of white people. That's all I know.
So honestly,
Xavier's like a town, like he's
I
like
was-
the townhouse crackers that are pretzels on the other side.
I'm a gingerbread cracker, baby.
no, he's a Ritz.
a Ritz.
Yeah.
Ritz.
What are you?
I'm not a cracker.
You know, no,
He's
you know what?
pumpernickel.
You know what he is? I was gonna say he's those little black pieces of the Chex Mix, the really good ones that I really
the
like.
little pieces of bread. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm about to say you would be a Ritz because like I think you're not fully white, but at the same time you're not fully.
Nah,
saying a
he's
Ritz
definitely
isn't
the
fully
townhouse
crackers?
cracker. That's pretzels on.
A
the
Ritz
I
side.
is
can't-
just somewhere between
So
a
I
cracker
can't
and
just
a cookie. You know
why
what
can't
I
I
mean?
just be a graham cracker at that point?
Fuck you.
You could be a graham cracker if you wanted to.
I'm a graham cracker.
Yeah, you got like the
I
same
want him to be
complexion.
peanut brittle. It doesn't make sense,
Man,
but I
fuck
think
you.
it's funny.
You're fudge.
Fuck you. But
That is also the whitest dessert, peanut brittle.
well, I would honestly say
Jacob looks
Peppermint
like
bark.
Jacob looks
Peppermint
like he
bark
What the
is-
fuck is that? I don't even know
It's
what that
peanut
is.
brittle, but peppermint. That's
Jacob brings
Why?
fucking fruit cakes to family gatherings.
that's disgusting. You're
Jello
that person.
mold head ass.
no. I've never seen a fruit cake in my life.
I would say I've never seen a fruitcake. Like
I've only
only in
heard of it.
movies. Only in
Yeah,
movies.
Yeah,
like-
I refuse to believe that stuff actually exists.
Like grandma got ran over by a reindeer. Like the fruit.
That's a
roll
white ass
whatever.
movie.
Yeah, it has fruitcake
Yeah,
in
it
it.
has fruitcake. in it.
Oh,
That's like fruitcake is like the crux of that thing. Like the whole plot, it like is around the fruitcake.
Chris,
Yeah.
have you ever had fruitcake?
No, I haven't.
Has anyone at this table ever had fruitcake?
Don't
No.
look at me, nigga. I have melanin in my skin. No, I've not had fruitcake.
I'm just saying that's one of the things that
I mean,
like,
I've had like cheesecake with fruit in it.
Fruitcake,
That's not the
quicksand.
same thing.
It's
Two
not the
things
same
that
thing.
never.
That's the closest
common
thing.
as you would
Fruitcake
think.
is literally just prison hooch and flour baked together really hard.
that is disgusting.
With cranberries in it.
Yeah.
Christmas.
Nothing
don't know.
sells
It's fermented
Christmas like
fruit, I'm pretty
cranberry-filled bricks.
Hold on. Wait, can we look up what fruitcake is?
Yeah,
I'll look it up.
I
Hey,
would
Jamie,
say
pull it up. Fruitcake.
Fruitcake is a cake made with candied or dried fruits, nuts, and spices, and optionally soaked
already
in
sleeping.
sprites. In the United Kingdom, certain rich versions may be iced or decorated. Fruitcakes
yeah.
are
That's
typically
why it's
served
fucking
Yeah, it's-
British.
yeah,
in
it's
celebration
British
of weddings
Oh,
and
God.
Christmas.
Dude, British desserts.
Bro, they
Don't seem
British-
appealing
British
to me at all.
period sucks.
They slow cook this. They slow cook that. You cook a fruitcake at the same temperature as ribs. It's 205 to 209 degrees Fahrenheit.
I'd rather have the ribs.
Which one? Does it fall off the bone?
no.
Bro,
It
look
falls
at
off the
this
fruit.
shit.
That doesn't even look good.
That's an olive in that bitch. You see the
Why
olive?
would you put
I'm not
olives
eating an
inside of
olive into
bread?
something labeled fruit.
I hate the British.
Ew.
That looks like vomit in a cake.
I would say there are some British desserts I would fuck with.
Bro,
Maybe.
50
What?
ginger snap cookies,
Bread pudding.
a half
Bread
a cup
pudding.
of butter
Don't the-
melted,
didn't the British
spotted
invent
brown
dick.
sugar,
Spotted
molasses.
Didn't
dick.
the British invent fucking quiche?
Bro, okay.
I think that's French.
This is
Oh, that's even worse. I hate
Quiche
quiche.
is French.
I'd say
Jacob is racist towards French people.
Yeah.
He
That's it.
calls them frogs.
We could put a period on that one. There's not like a story there.
Harold,
I don't know
why
what it
don't
is.
you like? Why
It's
don't
cooked
you
in-
like the French?
It's baked into him. I don't know.
Dude, why do you need so many vowels when you're gonna pronounce half of the word? Like it's just a waste of fucking time.
That's true. Baguettes are delicious though.
I don't need to
French
get into this.
French cuisine is great.
They have good soup.
Do you
Look,
like
man.
bisque?
Soup du jour,
Bisque.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you
It's
like
just
bisque?
thick soup. That it's not special. And they named it bisque. What the fuck is a bisque?
Dude, they eat snails.
And they
Isn't that
spelled
cool?
it SQUE. Just put a K. It's so much easier.
They're
God
fancy. I don't
damn,
know.
why you gotta shit on their culture? Like,
I mean, you could just end it with a Q. Why is
You
it gotta
like-
be UE? What's the point
get-
of having the whole letter Q if it's
I-
always gotta be with other letters?
I
Your
get this,
face
but
is
with
matching your jacket right now.
I get this,
Child.
but with British words because it's closer to English. It hits harder home. Like, why do you have a U in color?
Yeah, what the fuck?
Because it's color.
I'm about
No,
to
it's
say-
color.
Well,
No,
that-
it's
that
color.
here It's color.
It's color.
Color.
I'm about to
What
say,
is it? Color. That's how you would pronounce it.
You got-
No,
wait.
no, they go color.
Have you guys ever met my friend Grant?
Or they, you know,
Yeah,
they
I
spell
did.
gray with a fucking A.
Ooh, French? Yes.
No, British people.
They spell it like that in America sometimes too.
Yeah, I kind of do that interchangeably. It's
I
not the
honestly
exact
Gray?
forget
same.
which one is which.
No,
Yeah,
Gray,
I like
G-R-A.
When I was
Why?
buying things,
Yeah, see, Tyler spells it Gray.
I was getting
I spell it
nervous
Grey.
inputting stuff because I didn't know whether to spell it with an A or an E.
I thought it was A for America and E for England.
Is it?
But you don't even have your argument
See,
correct.
I don't even know.
It's
My
like
friend
data and
Grant grew
data.
up in the Bahamas, and he spells things the British way, like to this day. And he's American. He was born in Florida.
This is like the worst combination of
Sounds,
traits.
sounds like your friend sucks.
God motherfucking damn.
Is that the Grant that I met the other day?
Yeah, the one you made last night.
Yeah, that checks out.
Sorry, Grant. I know you listen to this.
Oh man,
They're
And I-
bashing
we just
you.
lost a fan.
I ain't bleeping your name out.
That's crazy as fuck.
I want
Sound
you to know
guy.
it's you, Grant.
I'm gonna come home again in like a year, and this dude's just gonna punch me in the face.
Oh my god.
Sound guy came home and got on trash. It's crazy.
It's okay. He's still not our number one
I
fan.
still can't believe Sound Guy fucking bleeped out the Kairos message. I'm upset about
You're a
that.
piece of shit.
Hey,
You did that.
They gotta. I don't want anyone else to know. It's a secret.
The worst part is I can say what it is right now, and he's just gonna go home and beep.
yeah, I'm
and
just
you'll
gonna
never
what
fucking
you do.
know.
You know what? Tell it.
It's
I
okay.
can't. It's just gonna get bleeped out.
No, you know what? I could put it in the description when I posted to SoundCloud.
He'll edit the description.
He doesn't know the login.
I can tell him to log in.
fuck you, piece of shit. Tyler, I thought you were on our side.
That's
in the description, but bleeped out.
That's past my pay grade.
The done.
I would say I think it's kind of, I don't know, the Kairos mission is, I don't know. It's I think it's a good thing, like, to have that kind of anticipation for kids. Just kind of like
Nobody listens to this podcast that's going to high school right now. I guarantee it.
Okay, wait. Mark
At
literally
Lake
told
Catholic
us
in
that
particular.
at Kairos there were people jumping on top of each
Megan's
other
sister.
naked.
Yeah.
What?
Do you not listen to the podcast?
Which episode was this in?
The last one.
The one we just uploaded.
Oh yeah, I haven't.
He was home. He didn't need to listen to it. He only listens to it because he misses us and he's lonely.
Aww. It's cute.
This is why he's our number one fan.
Chris doesn't even do that.
I don't. I listen to it when I'm editing it. I have to spend like.
Do you ever laugh editing our shit?
Yeah, no. I sometimes cack.
I feel like he cringes. He's like, "What the fuck are they doing?"
Well,
Shit
yeah,
sounds like
sometimes, and
garbage.
then I try to edit it out, and if I can, I'm just like, well, that's just how they get a sound. I don't know.
Wait, who makes you laugh the most on the podcast?
Don't put him on the spot like that.
I don't know.
I mean, I'm not gonna be-
Phil's
I-
pretty funny. Also, when
That's
Tyler gets real
very
excited.
Jacob, who
That's
makes
pretty
you
funny.
laugh most on the podcast?
I don't know, dude.
Answer the fucking question, you piece of shit.
It's me, right?
Yeah, it's the sound guy.
No, when I tell you we were on our way to the queue listening to the podcast, yeah, we're self-absorbed. I was listening to my own fucking podcast in a group of the podcasters on the way to Quicken Loans
In
Arena.
my car.
Yeah, in Mark's car. Fuck you.
Jesus.
We were
fuck.
listening. We were listening to it, and I
Hey,
heard
we gotta
the
get
beep.
those numbers up somehow.
I heard the beep over the Kairos message, and I lost it. I was like, I know he didn't fucking do that.
Dude, my head knocked back so hard that I almost passed out.
Yeah, Mark almost fucking
I
rear-ended a
almost
car.
lost control of
Holy crap! My art almost killed people. That's crazy.
Yeah, your art.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Hey, it takes a lot out of you putting that beep in there.
You should. Hey, you
That's
should
a lot
make.
of heart and soul and love.
You should make it into an NFT.
That beat.
Yeah, I'll take a screen cap of the waveform.
So
I
talking
feel
about
like could sue a
NFT,
lot
can
of people
we
using
make-
his
Can
content.
we make the OBP logo into an NFT?
I mean, you could.
I don't know how.
I mean, what's the
I'm
point
not
of
gonna
that?
buy it. He's not gonna buy it.
I'm just saying, I'll just put it out there.
No, Tyler, somebody needs to buy it for it
No,
to
we
be
when
don't.
NFT.
But
when
we
you
don't
make
want
it,
them to buy it because
you
then
have
they
to-
own it, and then we can't use the logo anymore.
If you make it, you have to like mint it, which is like a process that costs money.
What are you trying
Yeah.
to say? Tyler's broke.
I'm saying we're all.
That's
broke.
fair. That's fair. That's
None
all
of us
broke.
can afford that fee.
Tyler, beat his ass right now.
I cannot do that.
These niggas playing with you,
I've
Tyler.
I've defended him. I've punched somebody for him before. I can't.
Tyler got beat up in Columbus for Jake.
No, don't put no falsehoods on my man's name.
Appreciate that. I was say,
I was so hurt that I didn't get to be involved in that fight. I literally just saw Tyler and Jacob being removed from the bar. Jacob looked shook with blood coming out of his face.
This
Could
is
you
a good
imagine if all
story.
of us were
Why
there?
don't you tell the story?
We've told the story.
It was
Oh,
on
you
the
have?
last one.
Oh,
on the-
okay.
Yeah, I have to
haven't
send
edited
it to
that
you.
one.
to be
I have to send it
to
to
be
you.
fair,
we
to be
sent
fair,
a really shitty.
I'm about to say we
Oh yeah,
can.
every time I tried to bring up Columbus, everyone was just like,
No,
eh.
let's talk about college football.
Yeah.
No, but to be
something
fair,
nobody gives a shit about.
Not gonna lie,
that's
last
not
episode
true.
last episode
You niggas
kinda
were just
sucked.
watching that game. You guys were
Yeah,
cheering.
them niggas
sad.
lost. I don't care.
Yeah,
What?
fuck them.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's move on
I-
to something more
Guys,
interesting.
I know we're kind of behind. So just know that today is the day that Michigan beat Ohio State for the first time in 8 years. And this is why Tyler had to be dragged out of bed to record this episode.
Yeah, we'll say that.
He was curled up in a blanket taco with his blanket over his head.
He was in a full blanket burrito on the couch, and we tried to get him to move out of it, which caused him to fall off the couch and curl up into an even more secure blanket burrito at the bottom of the couch.
He was metapoding.
Yeah.
But
But
he's hard.
And he came out a
So-
beautiful butterfly.
So pretty
Wow, this
much,
nigga's still a lover.
Chris-
Look at him.
but pretty much, Chris. So last weekend,
The sexiest
me,
live I've ever seen.
I'd say me, Xavier, and Jacob went down to Columbus to see the Michigan State game for Ohio State, and we're pretty much the game's over, whatever, and we're going out afterwards, drinking, having fun. So one of Jacob's buddies, that's why we're down there, because his buddy lives down there. So we went visit him, hanging around his buddy's friends, his buddy's brother's friends, and
There
something
ended, up
happened.
being there ended up being a lot of these dudes. I don't
Yeah.
know any of their names.
And they still got to you.
That
Well,
was
Because the guy
well, it
fell
was
in.
a thing.
I say the guy fell into Jacob, and after he fell into Jacob, pretty much, Jacob gave him like a little nudge, like, "All right, calm down, sir. You know, it's not that
I don't
serious."
know about that. I feel
No.
like Jacob leaned
No,
into this.
no, it was a
No, no,
Jacob
no.
push. You know how Jacob gets when he's like excited and he pushes you and you're like, wow, I didn't think you were that strong. It was one of those.
No, because the guy jumped into
How about
Jacob.
we,
No, the guy
how about
did
we
hit Jacob
let the
hard.
person who actually did it
He was
tell us
drunk.
how
The
hard
only
he
Dude,
did
I'm
it.
not gonna lie to you. Like
He doesn't
I was
know.
gone. Like I woke
Well,
up.
so he definitely put all his weight into
No,
it.
he didn't. No, I'm right next to Jacob.
I was
looking at
talking
him.
to the bouncer
and he
asking
was
we
not
go upstairs.
He did not put that much effort into the push. He gave him like a little nudge, and then he pushed. Then the guy who fell into Jacob, they gave a little nudge to. He pushed Jacob. Then Jacob gave him like a little bit of a tougher push. And then he swung on Jacob, and then I swung on him after he got done swinging on Jacob. Because like I legit
Mark, this is literally happening as close as me and you are, but my back is facing this blanket over here.
How do you say this? I dead ass do you mean it is legit. He pushes him, Jacob, whatever. He swings, and then right after before his arm is fully back, my arm is already on his face. I really do mean like he didn't fully pull his arm back, and I already.
And that guy's already like, when a good thing goes bad.
Like I'm not gonna lie, I was literally having a casual conversation with some random dude I've never met, talking some dumb shit about corn for some reason.
Oh, because
And
he's
then-
from Idaho.
Oh, whatever.
Yeah, what
and then
else
this
are you gonna
dude,
talk
like,
about in the
all of a
Midwest?
sudden,
Exactly.
I remember being pushed and some dude saying, "Hey, don't push me, bro." And I was like, "Okay." I pushed him back, and then I see Tyler punching him, and I'm like, "What just happened?" I was that drunk.
And then I almost
Shout out to Columbus for being an absolute motherfucking jungle.
not a jungle, just a
It's a jungle.
just a
Can't
city
say
full
that.
of soft ass niggas. Like
What are you talking about? I can say whatever the fuck I
You
want.
weren't
on
even
this
you weren't
podcast.
even there.
I'm gonna
Mark.
put it this
Listen,
way.
you're the only one who listens.
You
so
weren't
fuck
even
you.
you weren't even there. You don't even know.
I'm gonna put it this way.
I've been to Columbus
It was
multiple
a-
times though. It is a motherfucking jungle.
It was a barstool bar.
bunch of soft ass niggas.
Fuck barstool.
Soft
Once
ass.
again,
We've already gone over this.
I'm
though.
doing it again. Fuck barstool. You can sign us if you want, but we're still gonna talk down on you. The bouncers at OSU, y'all are homemade. Wait till next football season. If I catch any of y'all, because I'm not going back to that bar, I'm hitting you. I'm hitting you hard as fuck, as hard as I can. Yeah, and I'm bringing more niggas next time we go to Columbus. I want you to know, like, I'm bringing the whole city of Cleveland with me. I'm lying, but it'll be more than 3 niggas.
Allegedly.
No,
Allegedly.
not allegedly. This
For
is
the
a promise.
police record, for the
Fuck
police
Columbus.
report that gets
No,
filed.
my name is Xavier Hogan. You know what it is.
This is his
All right, all right,
manifesto.
all right, all
This
right,
is
right,
this
we
is
get it.
satirical. There is no intent.
Yeah.
There was no premeditation.
Comedy style.
He is playing
this
a
is-
character on a podcast.
This is satirical. There is no Xavier Hogan.
There never was, and there never will be.
Because life is a lie and none of this is real.
Whoa.
But the marble
Sound like-
brick
Did
that's
you
shaped
just go
like him
Matrix
is
on me,
real.
Tyler?
You sound like my friend who did mushrooms the other day.
Oh,
And it was not me. I'm just gonna say, Mom and Dad, I love you. I didn't do mushrooms.
Oh, it wasn't me. You could check. You could check Spinal Tap me.
but no, life is nothing. Life isn't real. Like, life is real, but this is all fake. All this is fake. None of this
Tyler, I
matters.
feel like there's
All right,
many
Elon.
holes
Tyler,
in
is this like
theory
is this
you just said.
residual burrito coming out right here? Is this like,
No.
This is like when you take a fat bite of the burrito and then it drops onto your foil. Like that's what that is.
Oh, yeah, it explodes out the back.
Tyler's about to
Yeah.
go into the loops, Jacob.
The loops.
The fucking
The
loops.
loops.
Tyler's gonna
The
start having a panic attack. You keep talking about loops.
Hey,
We're gonna sit in the corner and just keep chanting.
orange, just orange pipes and valves. Listen, let's just say
fuck is a valve, bro?
listen, let's just say that friend, they were very much talking about gibberish. Do you mean gibberish? Like saying boppity boopity as it was a real word and put it in a sentence. And then I sat there and looked at that friend and was like, what? Are you okay? Did you have a heart attack or something?
Where I come from, we call that Runyon. You were speaking Runyon.
I'm about to say, but I haven't. It was a fun day. Like if I look back on the day and look back on how everything went
You
down,
guys-
it wasn't that bad of a
We
day.
should all do crack together and see what happens.
No.
No.
We should record a
No.
podcast on crack.
No.
Cocaine.
No, crack.
I'm scared.
Stop.
I don't care.
I'm gonna call my mom.
I will hotbox this room with crack smoke.
It won't do. It won't
does
have
that
the same
do
effect.
anything?
No,
you
it
got to
does not.
smoke a lot of crack.
It
Wow.
will have.
Are you-
It will not
Are
have
you
the same effect.
challenging me to a crack off?
He's gonna have this floor
No,
covered
we're just
in
gonna
crack like it's
contribute to
fucking
the population
gravel.
of
He's gonna
crackheads in
burn it all.
Cleveland. Stop it.
There's something y'all know about me, Joe Rogan. I smoke rocks.
Yeah, that's crazy. Oh gosh.
He's
Listen,
gonna cover this floor.
If
in
you
crack
guys smoke
like it's
crack, I
gravel
can't
and
be
just set it
associated
all
with
on
you
fire.
anymore.
Mark, you're gonna be smoking crack with me.
I'm not
Guaranteed.
smoking crack with you.
Hey, Tony,
Mark, I'm
I'm
gonna take
sorry,
some
but your
crack
son
rocks.
is about to be a statistic with me. We're about to smoke crack.
No.
I had to say, if for Mark's like for Ohio, if it was an opioid, maybe.
Shoot Mark up with heroin.
Mark, do you want to do opioids?
Shut the fuck up, you piece of shit. I know what you're saying over there.
Mark, what would you do if we just stabbed you with a needle that had heroin in it?
I would just become a truck driver. Like, this is my plan. If I get addicted to drugs, then I'm getting my CDL and becoming a truck driver and just doing drugs all the time
You're gonna kill someone
until
on
I
the
drive
freeway.
off a cliff and kill somebody and kill myself with it.
Mark, this
All those-
recording is going to stop you from getting your CDL. I'm going to give this to the state of Ohio.
And
So-
he's gonna move to
Fuck you,
Oregon.
you leaving my
So-
backup plan out of this.
So time out. So your plan is to, if you
Worst
fuck
case
up,
scenario.
you're just gonna become a truck driver.
Truck drivers make good money, Mark. Like
They do.
Yeah, he's
so
got
then when I
plenty of money
die,
for
somebody's
drugs.
gonna get something from me when I
no,
die.
you're gonna smoke it all.
Yeah.
You told me you're gonna be addicted to drugs.
Listen.
Drugs aren't cheap,
I'm gonna
baby.
waste it all on sex toys, hookers, and crack. Yeah.
Sounds like
Wait
a
till
good life.
HR hears this.
Oh, time out. Hold on. Tee
Mark,
up.
I have
till
a
HR
personal family anecdote that proves that you will not have anything to give.
Hey, hold on. Time out.
Wow.
Just a real quick.
Allegedly.
Hey, just a real quick story. One day, coming back from a camping with Xavier and Phil and another friend of ours.
Moose?
No, she was there, but
Shout out Moose.
yeah, shout out Moose. Big fuck with the goth chick heavy. But we got to that sex shop,
That shit was crazy.
and it was like 30% off on Mondays for any truck drivers, and I was like,
Yeah.
what? And then they
drive, like, if you ever drive down the turnpike, Tyler, if you ever have a pleasure of driving on a turnpike, there's sex shops and strip clubs everywhere.
That's amazing. I'm gonna become a truck driver. That's
what
not
I'm
even my
saying.
backup plan.
If I become a piece of shit, I'm just gonna become a truck driver.
Wow,
so
why
I can
do
be a
truck
piece of
drivers
shit.
Why
gotta
are
be
you
pieces of
slandering
shit?
all truck
No,
drivers
because
right now?
then it's not even anything on truck drivers. You guys move shit
Fuck you,
and
Tyler.
make America work. But the thing is, if I'm gonna be a piece of shit, I could be a piece of shit and just affect myself and nobody else, and that's cool.
why can't
Yeah,
we?
and you're also going to lower the reputation of every single truck driver in the process. That's fucked up.
well, their reputation is already low. Like you're acting like
Truck driving is one of the most respectable businesses
It is
in
not.
America.
It is.
You
not.
can actually make good money being a contractor.
You can make great money, but it's still if people run away from truck drivers. Yeah,
Wait,
he looks
just-
weird.
Wait,
I'm gonna
just-
make sure that I drive with chemicals that are highly explosive.
Just because you make a lot of money
that
does
when I
not mean
drive
that
off
your
the cliff,
profession
I'm
is
definitely
respectable.
ended.
Shout out crack dealers.
Yeah.
Any
Shout out
drug dealer?
CIA operatives.
Shout out Big Smoke.
I just say the CIA that
Two number
introduced crack
nines, a number nine
to the
large,
ghettos.
a number 4 with cheese, extra dip.
A number 6 with extra dip. 2 number 45s.
You know what?
big
I'm
menu.
gonna say it. The coolest
Yeah,
thing
that's
about
in San Andreas.
the coolest thing
fucking
about
crazy.
Columbus was that they had a Long John Silver's KFC mix. It was the same restaurant.
That's
Oh my
so
fucking
gross.
god!
You never
Oh
even
my
got to
fucking
go in.
god!
Man, they just deep fried everything. in
I'm
that building.
telling you, he lost his shit when we went
Those
there.
are my two
Why?
favorite
He was-
places
he
to
was
go.
having-
You like Long John Silver's?
What's wrong with
Yes,
you?
bro.
That
I'm
was
not gonna fake.
no, I'm not gonna lie. When
Long
me and
John
Tyler
Silver's
were
is
with
not
this
bad.
man,
Thank
he
you.
started freaking out about, oh my god, a Long John Silver's KFC come? We thought he was kidding. I swear to God, I thought this man was just having the time of his
thought he
life
was just
making
trolling?
fun of Long John Silver's.
No.
And then we drove past it. He was like, oh, let's go. And I was like, haha. And he was like, no, seriously.
No, the only Long John Silver's I know about smells like complete
Is it
fish
the one?
ash.
Is it the one by Old Navy?
Yeah.
That shit is great.
What do you?
No, the
that
food
shit is
from
great.
there is not bad.
Yeah, but the smell is just so awful.
I don't give a
I'm one of those
fuck
people
about
It's a
the smell.
shitty. It's a shitty.
eat with
It's
my
a
nose.
shitty. It's a.
What you eat with your nose?
How do you
What
Long
are you, a
John-
fucking
Long
elephant?
John
So like
Sticks
it's,
it up there.
No, so like if something smells bad, I'm not gonna eat it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, no, I understand
Mark,
that.
you eat ass. What are you talking about?
I don't.
He said that so plainly, like I don't.
No.
He's too busy
But
getting
no,
begged
let-
to eat.
let
it.
the-
Okay, this
I've been
is.
peer pressured to
let-
eat ass, and I have not done it.
Let the record show Mark doesn't eat ass.
Let me just
However,
say,
he does get paid.
Mark, you
No.
know Sidewalk Cafe that we usually
Yeah,
go, that
yeah,
we
yeah.
used to go to.
Yeah.
That place is shitty. It's a
and
shitty
it smells
restaurant.
like doo doo.
but
Yeah, it
the
does.
restaurant, but the food there, amazing.
Yeah, because
No,
it's a
wait.
mom and pop. There's different.
Did you
I'll
guys
accept
know-
it for a mom and pop, but when it's a chain restaurant,
That's not
like
a mom
Long
and pop,
John
nigga.
Silver's-
That's an unk with Black and Milds and Colt 45.
yeah, exactly.
It's
That's a,
self-owned business. I think that's what he was getting at.
No.
Okay.
No.
He's really
You
like a
guys know
mom and
Carter
dad.
Cloud had
owns-
never been there, and then I told him about
Sidewalk Cafe.
it. Yeah.
That's the
He
New
lives
Year's
in
Eve
Euclid.
spot, bro.
Can we go there this year?
That's a tradition.
Can we? We should contact them, and we should do an Ohio Boys special,
No,
and then they'll
that's
get
a
an extra
terrible
2
idea.
customers,
That's a
and
terrible
we might get a
idea.
free burger.
I would say I'm not allowed to use side. There are really good mom and pop spots that I really fuck with.
Long John Silver's is banging.
But there are like, how do you say, a failing corporation like a Long John Silver's that is that
But
the,
it smells
that
and
it
it's
seems
not
shitty.
I need to go.
It does seem shitty, but when you eat the food is good.
That's
the
why-
food is top notch.
But that's why I hate Popeyes. I fucking hate Popeyes.
What?
But
Because every time I go into Popeyes,
Bad service equals good food. I want you to
No.
know that.
like I looked in and
That's
I
why
saw
Church's
somebody.
is great. They'll
I
spit
saw
in your
somebody
chicken, and then it'll be the
with
greatest thing you ever ate.
with flip flops working.
Okay.
like in the back,
Yeah,
the nigga's gonna burn his toes off.
nasty as hell. Like I don't want somebody's
How often are
toes
your
near
feet,
my food.
How often are your feet going near the food, Mark?
Ask Burger King. Some dude fucking took his shoes off and started dancing in the lettuce there.
And then he got fired because that's not normal.
But it's
Yeah.
more likely to happen at Popeyes because they have a reputation for that shit.
But I will say there is something to what Xavier has said about some shitty restaurants, some shitty chains. They
Right.
deliver really great food though.
It's perfectly acceptable for a mom and pop, but not a fucking corporation. Not
Well,
a
if the
corporation.
corporation is shittily ran, is like, what do you want?
Man, we
they
got
don't
you
get-
chicken. I don't
Like
know what
I
the
don't fuck with
else you want.
KFC. Like there's
It was
so
a
many
dollar
better
sandwich. What did you expect?
there's so many better fried chicken spots.
What?
That are
Chick-fil-A?
No,
You
that are
spend
local.
$6 and you
Popeyes?
got like
No.
a half a pound of fried chicken.
Like,
Why are
in-
you
in
angry
a
at me?
bucket.
There's a pizzeria
bucket.
near me.
Cardboard bucket.
There's a pizzeria near me where the chicken is cheaper and it's way more delicious.
How do you say this? There's a really good restaurant that my stepdad really
Yeah, support
that my
local
dad
business.
my
So,
stepdad
like,
really
yeah,
fucks with.
Popeyes is
and it's
reliable.
called Zaxbys.
No, it's not. Zaxby's is the shit, bro.
But Zaxby's is so
Zaxby's
shitty.
sauce
Zaxby's
is so delicious.
shitty. Zaxby's is a shitty restaurant. It is just like a Popeyes. It's just like a
It's like somewhere between a Popeyes and a Cane's.
I'm about to say it's not that good.
No,
but
'cause
the food is great.
Popeyes is more kind of like KFC in the way it serves its food, but Zaxby's and Cane's serve their food the exact same way. Where you
I'm not gonna lie.
get the toast, you get the sauce,
Cane's
you
is
get
terrible.
Huh?
the what?
Cane's is terrible.
Disagree. I
Put
think,
some respect on
I
it.
The
think
only good
Raising
thing about
Cane's-
Cane's is their sauce. Like literally,
No, their chicken is fucking delicious,
No,
bro.
it's
not-
literally
it's not
just
that-
strips,
it's not
bro.
that crazy. It's
KFC's or not
they're-
KFC. Fucking Chick-fil-A strips are better
Disagree.
They don't sell
disagree.
strips.
at Chick-fil-A.
They don't
Yeah,
sell
they got
strips.
chips. They got
At-
strips.
I used to work at a
All the-
Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
At
You-
Raising
you- you
Cane's,
No, at Chick-fil-A.
they
Chick-fil-A,
do
got-
wear. Yes, they do.
And they come in a pink
What?
bag.
You're talking to
No,
two former
that's the
employees. He's
Nuggets.
wearing the shirt.
Is it?
What the
oh
fuck?
no, green.
I've never
It's
seen
green.
it on their menu.
You never seen chicken?
Dude, you're
No,
tripping.
not chicken strips. I've seen nuggets. I've seen all the sandwiches, but I've never seen the chicken
Mark,
strips.
the strips
Mark,
taste like
do
the
you wanna
nuggets,
go
but
do
they're
a-
sweet.
Do you want to go to a Chick-fil-A and see if they have strips? Because they have
I will
strips.
Fuck with their
we will
strips.
pause the podcast right now.
Bam.
No, wait, that'd be funny if we paused it and then went and got them, and then the first thing Mark just said was, "They were right. These bitches busted."
No, but yes, Chick-fil-A does have strips.
Okay, I'll have to try it.
I'm about to say
Because
strips.
there's a Cane's opening up by my house. First thing I'm doing is collecting Chick-fil-A. Now that I know that they have strips and Cane's, and I'm going to town and I'm comparing.
I would say Chick-fil-A strips are a little bit more flavorful, while Cane's can be a little bit more drier.
Cane's sauce though is
It's
just
literally
so
their
good.
sauce, bro. They literally. Have
You have to dip everything.
I don't
in.
like
Have you
their
ever
sauce.
have you ever got fucking crinkle cut fries from like Save-A-Lot or Aldi's?
Dude, they're
Yes.
so
That's
dry.
literally what they
They're so
fry. They're
dry.
disgusting. They have no salt on them. They're just fucking fried potato crinkles.
All
Yeah, but
these
you-
nuts.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm
You
sorry.
waited so
Boo.
long for that.
Boo,
Sorry,
that
well,
was
he was
bad.
talking.
That was bad.
I had to wait.
No.
Okay, back
I don't
back
even-
to some real shit.
I don't even know what to say.
All right. Their fries, like as soon as you put it in your mouth, it crumbles. And
It's
It
gross.
just makes
You
your
have to
mouth
dip them
dry.
in their sauce.
yeah, but the sauce is so good that it makes up for it. And the chicken is really good.
It's not.
But Zaxby's chicken is better
You know,
without the sauce.
Long John Silver sells chicken.
Yeah,
Fuck you,
and their
who
chicken
gives
is
a
good. Their chicken is good.
No,
Yeah.
Mark, I think you need to eat some Long John Silvers.
I don't want to eat Long John Silver's.
I ate there once and I left afraid.
Exactly.
I think you need to be eating bitter food. I don't know.
Dude,
Is that right?
Yeah.
When I first moved
Long John Silver's is banging.
to Menor, my parents took me to Long John Silver's because they were like, "Oh my God, there's Long John Silver's. I haven't seen one in such a long time."
There's a reason.
Yeah, exactly.
The-
They made me eat a hush puppy, and
Hush puppies are disgusting, though.
dude,
That is not the same.
I
That's not-
yacked it up
Actual
immediately.
hush puppies in the South,
They're good. Yeah.
phenomenal.
Dude, hush puppies in the South are
I've
out of this
I
never-
world.
forgot
I've
that you live in
never
the
had
South.
hush
What do you
puppies.
eat?
I've a lot of Cuban food
Southern
actually.
comfort food.
Cuban food?
Yeah, there's a lot of Cuban food in Savannah.
You don't
I
you don't
love
get no
Cuban food.
barbecue. You don't go over there and get some good fried chicken or nothing.
No, not really. They got a good like Jamaican place.
I was legit about to say Jamaican place.
You're making me crazy.
Yeah.
No,
You can't
no,
just say
don't
that
do
every time the word Jamaica
Ba-
comes.
basically,
that.
they
No, he
got-
does it every time. Watch Jamaica.
You're making me crazy.
That's
Mark,
a wrap.
you're making me want
That's
to
a
commit
wrap.
homicide.
Good. So I can sleep. Thank you.
Dude, I remember.
That's not sleep.
Jamaica.
It's permanent sleep.
He didn't do it that time.
I don't think he noticed.
Jamaica.
He was blinded.
I'm about to say you niggas are corny as fuck. corny and sad, and I'm tired.
And Tyler, you're
We're
a piece
from
of shit.
Ohio, dude.
That's perfectly
Hey,
fine.
I'm not even gonna fake. I'm about to get some Long John Silvers after we dip out this bitch.
No, because
That's
I'm driving
crazy,
you
'cause
and
you're
I'm
not
not
one
stopping
driver.
at Long
That's
John
crazy, Mark.
Silver's.
There's cars at my house and I have my license.
Well,
I'm gonna get you pulled over.
talking about going to
It's
Long
only been
John
pulled over
Silver's.
once.
911. Someone's trying to get
And the
Long
cop
John
let me
Silver's.
go.
Someone's trying to.
Where?
Talking about Long John Silver's and ending the podcast. It's been a great
No,
day.
we're never ending this podcast.
Yes, we
Fuck you,
are.
you piece of
Fuck
shit.
you. Listen, shout out to everybody that's tuned in, that listens. Thank you for getting us 100 followers on Instagram. Really do appreciate it. But again, follow the Instagram, follow the Twitter. Please subscribe to us on YouTube. Follow us on SoundCloud. Share the SoundCloud if you can. We appreciate all the support and the love we get from everybody that listens.
Absolutely.
It's
And
been a
check the Instagram especially because there's gonna be some special announcements coming soon.
Exactly. Listen,
Oh
shout.
yeah.
More room in the contest for guest spots.
If you do follow us on Instagram, we are gonna try to post a little bit more about like questions, things that you guys may want to hear, and things like that. We may try to get a special guest in here in a little bit. Maybe we could talk about some relationship shit, something like that, something light.
And
Other
we
than
are trying to do a
Light.
Christmas episode.
Light.
Yeah, light.
That is very heavy.
well, we'll see how we'll
Hey,
see
we're
how
We're
gonna
talking
it
about
goes.
something light, like Area 51 or something.
When you're a Drake fan, relationships is light.
It is. Thank you.
When a good
Appreciate
thing
this.
goes bad.
Thank you for listening to
Helps
Ohio
the
Boys.
world.
See you guys later. Bye bye.